Certainly going to keep your interest because now we meet Jennifer, the founder of and National Executive Director of Young Catholic Professionals. Jennifer, thanks so much for being with us today, all the way from Dallas.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be with you.
It's very nice to meet you. Tell us about the Young Catholic Professionals.
So Young Catholic Professionals is a 501c3 nonprofit, and we work with young adults in various professions, and we encourage them all to work and witness for Christ. So these are young adults in their 20s and 30s, and they're highly motivated to achieve personal and professional success. And they're also seeking a greater understanding of what it means to be Catholic. So basically, we have a whole host of programming designed to help young Catholics at every stage of the faith journey, and we want to inspire them to grow deeper in their faith and then really empower them to be ambassadors for Christ in all areas of their lives. And it's just wonderful to see this ministry flourish and grow. It really has become a national apostolate now. We have a threefold purpose with YCP. So number one is to promote Catholic identity so that young adults know what it means to be Catholic and that they have the courage to proclaim that in the public square. And then number two is to promote a sense of community so that we're strengthened by each other and encouraged by each other's witness. And then number three is to inspire a call to action so that we take this great community, we take our faith, and we feel moved to really make a difference in the world. So we've been around for 6 years now, and we have a sense that this is only the beginning.
That sounds great. Can you tell us a little about how you got involved, Jennifer? How did you find out about the organization?
Well, I found out about it from a call from the Holy Spirit. So I am the founder of the organization. Okay. Started about 6 years ago. So I had just graduated from an MBA program, and I had about 8 months off in between grad school and starting a consulting job in Dallas. And I was really going through kind of a soul-searching time in my life, trying to figure out what my purpose was. And it, long story short, became clear to me that this time off was the time that God was giving me to finally get to know Him and finally foster a real prayer life and figure out who I was as a Catholic woman. And I had really such a conversion and such a transformation that, I knew that I couldn't go back to kind of the secular working world the same as I was before. So I dove into our teachings, and I read a ton of writings from Pope Benedict and was just on fire for the faith. And I was also looking for young Catholics to kind of help me stay accountable going into what I knew would be a very secular working environment. And I just saw that there perhaps could be something more, a ministry that was relating to young professionals where they were at in their journey. And we work so many hours out of the day. It is a huge part of kind of what we're up to as young people. And so I think finding a way to reach young Catholics in a way that's relevant, and then inspiring them to go deeper to that higher standard of virtue is how Young Catholic Professionals really came about. I ended up working at this consulting firm for about 8 months, and then decided to take a wild leap of faith and offer my full time to this. And it's been an incredible journey. We've grown tremendously. And it's really seeming to strike a chord with young Catholics across the nation.
Jennifer, we live in a world today with so many different distractions, so many different things going on, and people get to work, they work 9 to 5. Have you found that young Catholics in particular, like yourself, are looking for more, are searching for more than just going to work and getting a paycheck? They want to bring their faith into what they do?
Oh, yes. There's a tremendous desire. I think young people, the neat thing about young people is that we are searching. And so to really give them a platform so that they can take all of the questions that they have and sort of provide guidance and direction through the Catholic Church is really what YCP is all about. Because there's tons of questions of who should I marry? What should my career path be? Who am I? How do I live the Christian witness in daily life? I think the bigger problem is not so much that there aren't these questions, but who do we ask? And so I think that YCP provides that avenue for young people to ask their peers and also to ask those mentors and Catholic role models who have gone before us. And it's just wonderful to see the power of witness and the power of one person sharing his or her journey with another, and what that can really do.
Could you tell us a little bit about what a typical chapter gathering would look like?
Sure. So basically, we have kind of our core programming. So those would be our networking happy hours, which are really great as kind of a stepping stone to draw on those fallen away Catholics. And it's great to provide just a sense of community for all of us in a comfortable setting. And then another program that we have is our monthly speaker series. So in this program, we invite Catholic executives to share their challenge with us as to how to live our faith in daily life. So the cool thing is, in our chapters nationwide, we have an average monthly attendance of about 200 young professionals at this event. And it's neat because you come in and there's free wine, there's appetizers, it's just wonderful mingling and networking opportunity. We have a priest who leads us at this event in a short reflection on the catechism and then a blessing. And then the speaker will talk to us for about 20 minutes with his or her direct challenge. And then we'll have a Q&A session. And then the fun thing is that it's impossible to get these young people to leave. They're enjoying these events so much that they don't want to go home. And then we also have St. Joseph the Worker retreats. So these are retreats. It's really kind of a half-day reflection, meditation. But we have priests who lead us, in sort of modeling St. Joseph, who is our patron, thinking about some of his traits of leadership and seeing how we can all encourage each other to that. So we have, time for confession, time for Mass, time for rosary, time for guided reflections and small groups and things like that. So those are all the programs that a chapter would have in year one. And then in year two, once the chapter is kind of a little more comfortable with all of the operations, then we launch our membership. And with membership, there's a whole host of benefits, from panel discussions on virtues. We offer career counselors. We offer spiritual direction. We have life coach. We have a pilgrimage. We have our annual gala and a whole bunch of discounts that come with that. So really what we're looking to do is take these young Catholics, kind of have them come in a way that's comfortable, and then really inspire them to go deeper and go to the next level. So a big part of that as well is also plugging young Catholics into wonderful initiatives that are already going on in the diocese and at the parish level. So we look to really be a middleman and sort of a conduit to help these young people grow and flourish.
Well, we appreciate your time, Jennifer. You certainly are busy, and it sounds wonderful. Where can people learn more about the chapters and about your great organization?
Yes, well, thank you for having me today. It's an honor to be here. If you visit our website, youngcatholicprofessionals.org, you can find a lot of great information. We're actually about to launch our 12th chapter next week. It's really incredible. So if you go on our site to find a chapter near you, you can see where we currently have chapters. And if you'd like to help start one in your city, we'd love to work with you. We're actually in touch with Catholics from over 40 cities around the nation. So we're agile here, and we're really looking to grow where God leads us. So we would encourage you to get in touch with us, and we look forward to hopefully meeting you in your city.
Thanks so much, Jennifer. You have a great day, and thanks for being with us.
Thanks so much for having me.
Bye.